What's up, dudes and dudettes in the internet? My name's Seth, and today I'm going to be telling you what you've been asking for quite some time, the stats that you're going to want to focus on for pretty much every class, because lots of people like to think that this game is a little bit more complicated than it really is, but in all honesty, there's only a couple stats that you really need to focus on for every class. Now, of course, I did have another class tutorial video a while back that was a lot longer, so today I wanted to try and make it a little bit shorter. The biggest stats that you're going to be wanting to focus on is, of course, physical or magic damage based on which class that you're using. And if you're wondering which class uses which element of damage, all you need to do is just check the weapon. So like, for example, the bow right here has physical damage on it. So of course the the Shadow Hunter is a physical class. Does he find a boss down there? No, he didn't. The stats that you're going to want to focus on is raw damage. And then of course, crit hit, crit damage second stat on any piece of equipment is actually fantastic. And then for the final stat for most classes, you're going to want to focus on attack speed because of course it just makes you have more damage output, right? And even on the Shadow Hunter, you're gonna want to focus on attack speed until you end up getting his gem, because this gem ability, the machine gun, is not governed by attack speed. Now of course there are some classes that are slightly different, and having more health is not necessarily a bad thing, but in general you're not really gonna want to focus on health with your gear, because that's where the gems are going to come in. If you find that you're a little too squishy for whatever you're trying to farm, then of course you can always just get more health. And in general, like, I just have you're just always gonna have a couple gems that are going to give you a lot of health, just because the main stats on it, like let's say for example it gives a ton of crit damage that you can't pass up, even though it doesn't have ideal stats, because the ideal stats for a gem that you're going to be searching for is, of course, physical or magic damage, crit hit, crit damage. That is the Trinity 3 that you're looking for on your gems. Now, whether or not you can actually find that is very, very lucky. And then furthermore, when you're actually farming for the gems, the way that it works is when a gem actually rolls out of a box, that sounds kind of funny, you're going to be trying to get one that has 2 stars right off the hop and has the 3 ideal stats, because otherwise 1 star means 2 of the stats are going to be instantly revealed, and you're going to have to roll it up a couple tiers until you can get your hands on the 3rd stat, and then usually you get wrecked because it's usually the different type of damage that you're not looking for. For example, I need physical, I'm almost always finding magic gems, and at least you can still keep them. Even if you end up finding 2-star gems, you're going to want to hang on to them, because you can always swap them out and use those, even if they're garbage stats, on other classes just for the power rank for the contest that's been going on lately and everything like that. That's already pretty much it, in all honesty. The Tomb Razor, of course, you're not gonna want to focus on damage, you're just gonna want to focus on health and tanking. The Candy Barb too, you're gonna want to focus more of your attention on health, because the damage doesn't really matter on those classes because of their high survivability, and you're gonna be pretty much reliant on other characters to be outputting the damage. Was that boss up there? No, just a normal bee. And hopefully that's everything that you all wanted to know about. The other things too, I would just say, is that in general, never mind, that's the last thing I want to talk about right here, because lots of people keep asking, where do you actually get Pearls of Wisdom to tier up your gear? The way that you find Pearls of Wisdom is now randomly out in the world from killing monsters and stuff like that. You don't get them from like ship merchants and stuff like that anymore. You just have to find them out in the wild. Now, hopefully that was everything that you all wanted to know. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section down below, and I can try and add, like, I don't know, I'll add it to the description or just make a reply or something like that. But either way, hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to duke in the like button, share, favorite, and subscribe to join Team Pixel Sign, and stay epic, everybody.